Alright you tinkers, I'm Toastbloke and this is the start of my ARK Survival Evolved playthrough, so let's get cracking. The first thing I need to do is create a character, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I have a preset here of a male PvP character that I use quite often. It's as small as you can get. That is as in proportion as you can get, so I like to go with this. I don't like my characters looking weird. I want them looking cool, because, I mean, I'm going to be looking at them a lot. We need a name. Chris Peacock. That's what we'll go for. I like an innuendo. And that one's a funny one I stumbled across recently. So the premise is we are waking up on a mysterious island with a strange implant in our wrist. Where did it come from? I guess we're going to have to try and find out. I'm going to be honest with you, I have played this game a lot. I have put thousands of hours into this across PS4, PS5 and now PC. But I've always played PvP and I've never took the time to complete the story of the game, to follow the lore. So that's what I'm going to do in this series. And we're going to start off by trying to meet some simple objectives in this first episode. And that's going to involve me getting wood. I get wood when I punch trees. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I hope. We're getting thatch at the minute. Am I going to get wood? There we go. I've already been collecting some berries and fibre from these plants, and we picked up some stones on the beach, which should allow us to create a pickaxe. There we go, happy days. We've got a level as well, and normally I would put that into speed or health, but because it is PvE, or I'm the only person in here at least, I feel like I can take that risk of not needing to run away from danger quite so soon. Now these are engrams. I've just unlocked 3. The campfire, so we can cook some food, get some light and warmth at night. A stone hatchet, because it helps us get, well, stone. And then a spear, because I want to be able to kill things. So we're off to a good start here. I should put that on my quick bar. And I'm also going to drop these items, because they just annoy me when they're in my inventory. Now, Chris Peacock has wood and thatch and fibre, but he doesn't have any flint. So I'm going to head over here and I'm going to get me rocks off. I'm going to smack these rocks with my pickaxe. That should give us a little bit of flint, and then we should be able to craft a few more things. So we want a hatchet, we want a campfire, and we may as well craft a nice spear as well while we're at it. Now this should set us up nicely to get grinding and get started with the objectives that I have set myself. I'll tell you those in a minute, but first of all, let's add these levels. I might just get to 150 weight and then move on to some other stats. I'm going to want a storage box for starters. I'm going to want a foundation. And we may as well get a water skin for now. And I'll explain what I'm wanting to do in this episode. The first thing I want to do is make sure that I've got basic kit. That includes armor, weapons, tools. Very, very primitive kit, but we'll get sorted. I want to pop down a bob box. No, not a base. I just want a box that I can create a spawn point in and just get set up from, because it is early doors. I am in need of wood, so let's collect that. And I also want to get started farming and collecting resources on a very basic level. Now, boxes, I don't need a lot of these, but I'm going to make some. Get some more spears, because they have a high chance of breaking during combat. And there's my 150 weight. Is there anything else I'm desperate to unlock? I'm going to want a mortar and pestle, some narcotics I think. So let's do that. And we're going to head back down to the campfire and hopefully pop these boxes down. And I'm just going to run backwards and forwards and get some basic resources into those. Like I say, early doors we're wanting fibre, thatch, stone, flint, wood, and eventually hide. Now, sticking near the water means I can, drink. And if I get low on water, I'm not going to be having to run miles to get my thirst quenched. So what am I doing here? I'm struggling to think. I want some speed, so I'm going to start adding a little bit of speed. Now, the reason I'm flying through the levels here is I am on 3 times rates, and that is because I'm used to playing small tribes and ARK, so it seemed to make sense to go with what I am familiar with. And straight away I'm getting some PvE items like a standing torch that I wouldn't normally get. I am not able to use gamma in this server, I have that turned off, and so therefore, unfortunately, I am going to need to have torches and things so I can see in the dark. What is that dodo running away from? That isn't filling us with confidence of being in this area. And yeah, I'm just spreading out those just so I've got a box for each. And I think we'll start with some wood. So yeah, let's get hitting this tree. Now this hatchet, when I hit trees with it, will give me predominantly wood. If I use the pick, I will get thatch predominantly. I hope I've said that right. I don't feel like it came out correctly the first time. Better shot on the second go, I believe. So let me pop some wood in here. And I just want to get as many building materials together as I can quickly, so that I can start crafting up some things. Now, I don't have to play all PvP, which is nice. I'm going to try and avoid getting stuck into the quick grind. But I'm also going to pick episodes and days when I feel like doing certain activities. So there is no point building a base early doors. So that's why I'm not going to. I'm just going to make what I describe as a bob box. It's literally going to be a 1x1 with a bed in it, so that I've got somewhere to spawn in case the worst happens, but also so I can fast travel to and from this location once we are underway. I will want to start working on a basic workshop, but it is silly putting that here because there's nothing on the map here worth collecting for a workshop. I'm going to be wanting to move on to metal pretty quick, get some crystal too so we can have a spyglass. I'm literally using this area to set up to be able to get what I need to move on. One of those things is going to be a tame, but I think that'll be something we achieve and pull off in the next episode. Am I able to get this supply crate? No, maybe level 15. Right, it's worth a check. I can't remember what levels are required for each colour because it's been a long time since I played with a low character starting out again. Let's start working on maybe thatch now. We've got quite a bit of, not thatch, fibre. We've got quite a bit of thatch and wood. So if I can collect myself some fibre, get that built up a little bit, and then jump onto stone and flint, I think I'll be in a position to get a few more basic items and to head out and start killing some animals to get that lovely hide. So that's going to be the plan. There's another level. There used to be a decent band then back in the pop star days. That's not what you do to get levels. What am I playing at? Yeah. So I never ever put anything really, any points level wise onto, what's it called? Stamina. Because I've just figured out the more speed you have, the less stamina you use when you travel a distance. So if you're wondering why I'm not considering that at the minute, or any of the other stats, it's mainly because I want a bit of run fast to get away from fast creatures when we start coming up against them. And I also want to be able to carry things like kit and the likes. So that's why weight and speed are my focus right now. So stone, I said. We haven't got stone. Let's do it. I can see a pig of my stacks. I don't really want to go anywhere near that because it'll rob us blind. I get enough of that where I live. I don't want to be experiencing that on video games. Oh, there's rocks right behind where I've put my boxes, and I'm running miles to go and collect it. So clever stuff. Right. I like to stay organised as well. So you're thinking, why isn't he just sticking everything in one box? It is probably easier to use things when it's all in one box, but I just like to go, I need this, I know where it is. I need that, I know where it is. And I can just go and get it. Some easy kills here. these dodos, to be honest. I probably don't need to waste so much time doing this, but I just wanted to make a decent start. I'd rather do a little bit of grinding now and then have an easy run of it afterwards than run, make something, run, make something, run away, make something. Gets a little bit annoying. I'd rather focus on one thing at a time. So I feel like once we get a little bit of flint, we got some metal there, look at us. We'll be at a point where we can start crafting things I wanted to make in this episode, which is sick. Happy days indeed. Do you know what's so nice though? There's no threat at the minute. I mean, I've started in the default location, which is easy as it is. There's not really anything to worry about down here, which is a nice change. I wouldn't normally start somewhere like this. But even if you do on PvP, you've got that threat of people running around and trying to mug you and attack you, or people coming down on manners and the likes. I've not got that worry, and it feels lovely. It's kind of just, there's a pressure off my shoulders, and I'm liking it more than I thought I would. Maybe it's time to retire from PvP altogether and just be a PvEer. Maybe that's what I need to do. So, we've got a campfire, and I want to pop some torches down as well, just so I can see at night. I'll probably want a torch to carry. And what else am I wanting to craft? I need to make this, so we need hide for that, for the mortar and pestle. I know I'm going to need crystal for that, which I don't have yet. And I need hide for this too, and for this. So basically we're at the point where I need to start getting hide. So what do I need to make more spears? I've got 5. It's probably enough, to be honest. But we'll make a couple more. In fact, we won't, because I'm getting rid of my nice organisation here. I just want to go and get hide. So I'm going to pop a few of these round, just in a bit of a triangle. Got the fire there, just so I can see. And I'm going to put thatch in them. That's not the thatch box. Look at me trying to act all organised, and I don't even know where my own things are in my own boxes. Nothing pretty's getting done right now. If you're thinking, what is this? This is horrendous. It's literally just functional. Quick function is what I'm after, because nighttime will be coming in, and I want a bit to see, and I want a little box to live in. So that's the plan. Now, I'm going to jump into the hide next. I could probably build the bob box, couldn't I? Should I maybe do that, just so I've got somewhere safe to run and jump into if I need to? I doubt I will, but that's what's going to happen. I've now decided. I think that's what I'll need to create the foundation. Yep. We've also got another level now, wherever that's gone. So let me add a little bit more speed, and we'll work on, we may as well box it in. We'll make a wall, a ceiling, and a doorway with a door. And I can't really get anything else that I want until I get more points. I unlocked this bowler earlier. This is great. You hoy this at creatures or people or whatever, and it traps them for a momentary time. I don't know what other types of time there are, but it traps them for a little while. It's about 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I can't remember. And it just allows you to get away or to attack without them interfering. And that's going to really be helpful when we start taming and killing trickier blighters than what we're going to probably come across in this area. I say that, the Pegamastax is here. I can hear it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I heard it. Is it stuck on my boxes? It is. It's behind my boxes. Right, I'm not really ready to take that on quite as yet. I mean, I can, but it'll nick me stuff and it'll really annoy us. Maybe I get the fire ready just in case. We're going to have to go in. We're going to have to go in. We're going to have to go in for the kill. I'm wondering if I jump on my boxes, if I can attack it. Where's it gone now? What? It was there. So, oh, it's in the water. It's in the water. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. How son? How I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I'm ready, depending on your level, of course. I don't have any bowlers yet. Yep, straight away, took me hatchet. And if it runs in the water, and I've got the 5 corners, it might get away with it. It looks like it's going to die pretty quick. It's a low level, just a 15. But that is our first bit of hide. And I'm going to get my hatchet back first, because hatchets are the best tool for collecting hide at this point. And we've got 60 already. Maybe the Pegamastax has done us a favour. Maybe I'm not going to have to go on the hunt. I mean, we've already got these dodos here as well, so let's see what I can pull together. I'm going to quickly pop this down and I'm just going to put it here. Like I say, it's a temporary structure just to get going. Can I make a bed yet? Good. How many? One will do for now. That's the main thing I want to make for this Bob box. It means I've got a spawn point, like I say. So if I die and get back to base, not that it's hard to get back here anyway, or that I'm planning on dying. I mean, I've said that now and watch us die, but I'd be pretty upset if I died in this area. We call this Bob Beach because it is legit the best beach for bobs. It's not a place I often come anymore. I remember when I first started playing the game and started here, and you don't realize the learning curve and I guess the gradient and the slope of things that can be achieved and earned in this game. And this game is 100% about what you have and how long you've played, more than it is about skill. And we built a wooden base thinking, oh, wood will be strong. That's keeping the dinosaurs out. We built a wooden base in the cliffs and we thought we'd be cool. We'll get this as well, just so we can carry water with us if we need to pop off. And then we're going to want the boulders, so I need some stone. And I think it was in those cliffs directly ahead at the top there where we built it. And it was huge. We spent ages building wooden walls and all sorts. And then one guy came along. And we didn't know there was C4 in the game. But I can tell you, the base went down a lot more quickly than it went up. And it was very disheartening. And that was kind of our first taste of things in ARK. And it was, like I say, a steep learning curve. But we figured a lot out. And we got to the point where, we had tech, played with tech. And we lasted quite long in some servers for being solo and duo players. So, come a long way since then. And this used to feel terrifying being here. It feels lovely now. It's funny how things change, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, lovely. I've got some good kit here. I want to put the walls up on the base. So, let's do that. I need thatch. Yeah, it's a good job. I left some bits in this. And I just want 2 more of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and then the door. And I've got my objective of having a Bob box complete. So that's 1 ticked off, I believe. I don't think we've done any others yet. So, well, I'm cucumbered, aka encumbered. I can't really move because I'm carrying too much at the minute. So maybe we're going to need some more weight. But also, it should make life a bit easier once I've put these things down. So yeah, nothing pretty, nothing exciting. But I have to do this because it messes with my head if I don't. There we go. There we go. Happy days. Right then. What are we wanting then? We've got bowlers. We've got a bed. We need mortar and pestles and spyglasses. That's going to need more hide. What can I unlock? You'll notice I haven't bothered unlocking the primitive stuff, but we'll have to if we want to get hide. And I do want to get hide. I need more points. I want to get the bow and the arrows next. So I think our best plan is to maybe kill some more things. Have I got meat in my inventory? I have. Right, well, let's get that cooking just to get started off. So we have some food because we'll be needing some soon, especially if it gets cold at night. So there we go. There's something else on the go. And I've got some wood to put back. I've got no... Oh, that's where I need fibres as well, though. And then we need no flint, but we've got stone. No, it's in there. We'll move these. I'll sort my boxes out. Gotta have a tidy box. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, ladies? Oh, my gosh, my mind. It's not safe. Right. Pop that in there as well. Cool. So I guess we're going to risk going out and having a little bit of a fight. We've got another level, so I probably don't have to, but we're going to. Right, we're getting close to my target speed. Let's find some things to kill. There was another dodo over here, wasn't there? Where is it? Yeah, we'll get rid of the easy stuff first. Especially since we've only got a spear at the minute. Oh, there's a few dodos over here. 3 dodos over here. Try and aim for them headshots. There's 1. Gather the hide. My tool's going to break soon. Nah, it's alright, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. He's in a better place. I'm doing you a favour, really. Right, there we go. There we go. Sorted. 2 dodo and 3 dodo. Any more? Nope. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Should I tell you why? Should I tell you why it doesn't matter? Because it just doesn't. We've got what we needed. So, I'm just remembering I should probably try and do something. I'm going to chuck this on the floor for a little while. And I'm just going to take a piece of meat that's already a little bit gone and pick those up. And that should drop those to the level of that one. Yeah. Do the same with another piece on here. Because I want these to spoil. Because the sooner these spoil, the sooner I'm going to have spoiled meat. And that is needed to make narcotics. And narcotics are going to be very important for us, particularly in the next episode. So I'm going to split all of those so they spoil individually. Just speeds things up a lot. And we're back on the hide train. But we've got quite a bit there. Let's see what we can do with what we've got so far. We can make the bow now. We can make the arrow. Yeah, sick. And how far are we from hide? Level 15. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're just going to plod on, going around killing things. Once we're a little bit more sorted. I've got another level. 3 times is mad. You forget. Once you get higher up in the levels, it takes absolutely ages to level up. So this just feels wild. Just getting levels left, right, and centre. Right. What do I need to make the bow? Wooden fibre. Lovely. Now, I like to make 2 of these. Because they break quite frequently. And usually at an awful time. So if I have 2, I can switch to the other one before you know, I can repair the one that's broken. Now, I've got my flint there. I should be able to make some arrows. Nope, because I need more thatch. Got thatch. There we go. So you can already see the benefit of going out and just collecting things before I get started. Crafting these things should send us through a few levels, I'm hoping. Hopefully, anyway. There's one there. Well, I'm gonna go for speed. Just a little bit more. I kind of want to get 115 on the speed. I can make do not be to carry things if I can run. It's a good trade-off in my opinion. Let's get the crossbows onto my quick bar. Put them in 1 and 3. I'll swap that with the torch. And they should be loaded with arrows. I'm just going to chuck the arrows in the first box. Well, the ones that I don't want to carry. We'll take half. We'll leave half. Seems to be a good plan usually. And is there anything else I need to be crafting before I head on my journey? Sleeping bag's always good. I like to carry a sleeping bag at least. Just so I can put it down if I'm in a tricky situation. And it means I don't have to run all the way back if I die to go and get my things. Again, I'll be upset if I die on here. Do I want a shield? No, because they're pointless unless you've got a sword, really. So I don't forget, because it's low points, I'm going to get spark powder now, because we will need that. And yeah, we're back out on our killing spree. So I'm going to put everything I don't need to be taken with us over here. And we'll just make sure that we've got some more hide. Oh, I hear a dodo. Should have stayed quiet. Shouldn't have said anything. Well, I'm going on like it's saying words. Like speaks English. Yeah, I love it. I love it when you connect the headshot and for some reason the dodos just don't register it. In fact, in this game I notice a lot you'll fire a weapon and for some reason, I don't know why, it's really weird, the projectile that you fire will stop right in front of the face or the body or whatever if the creature you're firing at and just float in the air. It'll move with them when they move, but it'll just be stationary, stuck in the air about this far away from them. You don't get a hit marker and it's infuriating. Can be quite costly as well. At least these are going down nice and easy. Not like that. Right. Anything else worth shooting over here? What else can we fight? I'm staying near the beach. Just in case there is something nasty knocking about. I mean, we've got bowlers now, so we should be okay. I'm just aware that I've only got 100 health still. So there's a parasaur over there. But it's next to the Ichthyornis, I believe they are. Those birds. They swoop down and nick your stuff. But unlike the Pegomastax, you can't get your things back that they take. It's really annoying. They also don't like pass out or anything if they eat your narcotics. It's really annoying. So they're like an absolute bane just want to stay away from them. Oop, we've got a dillo. We'll fight that. Dillo, not to be confused with armadillo. I feel like I'm just showing my age saying that. That used to be the Dime Bar advert.
I likes armadillos.
But isn't the Dime Bar now called Dame everywhere? Oh my gosh, my tools broke. I said it was going to happen earlier, and for some reason I've just totally disregarded going and sorting that out. Alright, yep, just one more on speed and then we'll start probably pumping some health just so we can survive a bit. What do I need to fix it? Thatch and flint. Right, and get that with my pick. We're here, we're good. Get a little bit of flint and get a little bit of thatch. And then I can repair that straight off the bat. Lovely. It's pointless trying to go out and collect hide if I'm unable to collect it effectively. So we'll get one of these bad boys here as well. How am I doing for food? Real low, but it's alright. It's alright. Alright, lovely. You're getting shot in the head. Whoa, what's that one doing? That was a bit of a late reaction. I thought it was going to attack me. It's like, what the hell? Parasaurs don't attack you. I learned recently, through my Prehistoric Kingdom playthrough, that a parasaur isn't just called a parasaur. It's called a Parasaurolophus, which I thought was quite a fun thing to say. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not called that in the game. I'm now like wondering what other creatures don't have their full names in this game. There could be a few. There could be a few indeed. I can hear wings. That sounds like I might have been getting chased. Yeah, that one was getting close. Is it still on us? We'll just quickly get back to our little base location. There isn't really a base. I feel like I've probably got enough of what I need. Alright. We're clear. Should have probably just used K mode. I've not been in there yet. Again, I don't feel like it's something I really tend to need to use in here. Don't have to have eyes in the back of my head like I usually would. So we should have meat in here. We needed some food to eat. Lovely. Got some of that. We've got our spoiled meat and we got a little bit more. Let's pop some more meat in here and some more thatch and just cook more meat. You can never have enough food ready to go. Berries are alright. Give you a little bit of water back as well. But they're nothing compared to the meat. I needed hide and stone, didn't I? To make the mortar and pestle that I wanted to make. And like I say, the benefit of doing this is you just have everything with you. So let's get, yeah, we'll make 3. I tend to make 3. I don't need to yet, but usually I make 3. I have 1 for narcotics, 1 for spark powder, and 1 for, well, I can't remember what it's called. Gunpowder. Is that what it's called? Whatever it is that the gunpowder is called. Probably the gunpowder. I don't know why I'm having a blank there. It feels really wrong to call it gunpowder, but it's got to be. I want to know what it's called now, but yeah. Early game I set up 3 and I use 1 for each and it just, again, keeps things organised and makes things nice and easy. I'm just going to pop these across the back if I can. Oh, maybe not. Away, Sonny Jim. Away, Sonny Jim. There we're gone, we're in. Cool. You can access them. Yeah, lovely. We're fine. Now, these make for better storage in the boxes. So, I don't know why, they're smaller, but they have more slots. Now, I like to keep resources outside. And these, so I can access them when I'm building. But some of the things I'm going to want inside. So this first one, we'll use that, like I said, for narcotics. We need to put the narco berries in. And the spoiled meat in. And that should allow us to craft. And that gives us 40. And it'll also hopefully give us some good XP passively while we work on some other bits. I'm going to use this end one here to put in... I've not really got anything special. I'm thinking I'm going to have special precious items to hoard in my little bob box, and there's none. So screw that. Right, 3 levels. Wowza. Well, let's get to 115 and let's start bringing our health up. We're on a roll. We're now also level 15, which I needed to be. Well, we're above it to get the hide armor. And this is part of my second objective, which is to have some sort of basic primitive kit. And that happens to include hide armor. So, can I craft it? I'll be able to if I pick up some fiber, and I believe that was in here. Am I out of fiber this quickly already? My God. Bagum. How am I out so quick? Right. Lovely jubbly. So we'll get this on, and alongside upping our health now, having this should help us survive a little bit better when we're in combat, and also protect us a little bit more from the elements. So good times indeed. There's a parasaur at the top of the screen there. What's after that? Gotta keep an eye on these things. If you see a dinosaur running away, there's usually danger over there where it is running away from. So we're flowing through these objectives because I've got my bob box sorted. I've got a basic kit. It's not the greatest kit, but it's basic. And we're kind of already moving on to things I thought I'd be doing in the second episode, which means this episode might be coming towards an end. We are going to crack on a little bit longer though, and just make sure we tie up any loose ends. So I'm going to split all of this meat, ready to make more narcotics, because we're going to need them. And I'm also going to make sure my boxes are tidy. I feel like that's important. Before nighttime comes in, I'm just going to finish off this episode by grabbing some thatch. And then, I reckon we'll get the torches on and chill in front of the fire. Maybe we should make a chair, so we've got somewhere to sit. It's always important. You know, need to have a rest after a hard day's work. So then, thatch in my thatch box. And then I know where I'm up to. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. Do we have more points? Yeah. Speed's done. More health. Cool. Can we unlock anything? I feel like early game, you're just constantly like leveling up, see what you can make. Leveling up, see what you can make. And we are getting somewhere. But I think that is stuff we're going to leave for the next episode. I'm going to want a smithy. I'm going to want to get onto the metal tools. So we're going to have to make a refining forge. And I want to set that up somewhere where it is a metal-rich location. Now, the meat has all spoiled. I've got my basic kit. I've got my bob box. And I've got my torches to keep me safe and able to see at night. So I think that has been a success. I feel like I'm onto an absolute winner. So I'm going to get my dude. Well, helps if I take this off first, probably. And this off. And put that there. Because that meat needs to be a cooking. I'm going to get my dude. Should we make him a chair? Can I make a chair? Feels like a waste right now. Points. But just be nice for him to sit down. In fact, no. He wants to lie down. We made him a bed. He's not used it yet. He wants to break it in. So we're going to have a lie down here. And we are going to call that there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the first episode of my brand new playthrough, I would really appreciate if you'd bang a like on the video, subscribe and ring the notification bell. Really means a lot, helps me out hugely. So yeah, it's appreciated. But that is it for now. I'll catch you in the next episode. You take care and I'll see you later. Cheerio.